Hi, John Maxwell here. I'm with my good friend Bob, who's from Alabama, Huntsville, in fact. And good to have you on our coaching team.
Great to be here.
But Bob, what's the word today for Minute with Maxwell?
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable. You know, I don't think I've shared this with you, and I know I haven't shared it with my Minute with Maxwell people. But I have a list of books that I want to write, that I have about 8 books yet that I have, in fact, I keep telling God, you're going to have to let me live because I got 8 more books to write. But he's not going to listen to that kind of foolishness because I always have about 8 to 10 books to like, that's just a bargaining chip, that you're kind of tossing down there. But the reason I'm saying this, Bob, is one of the books I want to write is Unforgettable. And the reason I want to write it is because I think people take the word and put it so high that they feel they never could be that type of a person. And why I want to write that book is I want to help people know that, Bob, you don't have to be amazing to be unforgettable, but you do have to be intentional. In other words, it's not unforgettable isn't for the multi-talented, but it is for the people who every day ask themselves a very simple question. What is it that I can say or do that's a little bit above average? So that when I'm with Bob, I say things or I do things unforgettable. For example, if Bob and I were going to go to lunch, it would be very simple. If there was a nice lake behind us in the window, I would always sit with my back to the lake in the window. Why? I want to give him the unforgettable view. And then I would ask him a question that would get the conversation going. Again, I want to have an unforgettable conversation. And so I just want you to know that the only difference between forgettable and unforgettable is intentionality. If I just don't really become intentional and don't really think about it much, I'm quite forgettable. But the moment I put a little time, a little thought in the conversation we're going to have, the place we're going to go, then all of a sudden, Bob, it becomes unforgettable. So there you are. Got a preview of the book coming out in 2026, okay? My name's John Maxwell. Welcome to Minutul with Maxwell.